Hello and welcome back to another episode of the CQ the Watch Guy podcast with me, CQ the Watch Guy. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Here we are in Miami. The sun is shining. It's beautiful here at DavidSW Miami Design District, located at 4800 Northeast 2nd Avenue, Miami, Florida. Make sure you come by if you're in town. Come by, say hi. Got lots of great watches coming in. And let's dive in. So, in February, we got a few things going on. And the biggest thing when it comes to watch releases is the LVMH Watch Week. So LVMH Watch Week, I think, is just about wrapping up. And a few good pieces got released. So I wanted to just talk about my favorites. I just picked three favorites that I saw at a quick glance that really captured my eye and that I'm excited to see in metal when they're, in full production. And you'll probably start seeing them in a few months later to the end of the year. Either way, let's start off with Zenith. So we have a new Zenith Chronomaster Sport, this time in all green. Now, this is cool. So this isn't the first green Chronomaster Sport. They had the Aaron Rodgers edition. That was green as well. But that one had numerals, right? It had kind of those stencil numerals. This was just the markers I really, really enjoy. Nice deep forest green, almost like a Rolex Hulk green, you want to say. Full ceramic bezel, beautiful green dial. And on the sub dials, it kept that traditional kind of Chronomaster layout of blue, darker gray, and lighter gray for your minutes and your chronograph counters there. Really good looking watch. Price point is amazing on these. 10.9 on the bracelet, 10.4 on the strap. Pound for pound, hard to argue that this isn't one of the best chronographs in the price point. Really, I don't know what else you can want from Zenith. Great upgraded Primera movement. Great looking watch, great price point. The best part, it's accessible, right? You'll be able to get these watches, maybe not the first batch that comes out, but after a little bit, you'll definitely be able to get your hands on a Chronomaster Sport. So I love a great looking watch that I can actually get my hands on. And I think Zenith just proven year in, year out why they are a great needed brand in the space, because they give us really nice, unique watches, fully in-house, and they never give us a crazy price point unless it's justified, right? Unless there's a tourbillon or something super crazy on it. I never see a Zenith with a retail price where I'm like, oh my God, what is this? So definitely a piece I'm very excited to see. I'm in a green mood, as you can tell by the next watch I want to talk about. So this is the Hublot Big Bang Unico. Let me pronounce it right. In the Saxem. Saxem Sapphire. Basically, it's their upgraded Sapphire. Hublot, for all the things people want to say about them, you can't say they don't push the envelope in certain things, especially when you talk about materials. So Saxem's basically sapphire with aluminum oxide and rare earth minerals, and what it gives you is just a different shade of colors that you could find using normal sapphire crystal. This is all done in-house by Hublot, by the way, which I think is insane. All the money that they put into developing certain things, which are very avant-garde. Not everybody's looking for a full sapphire watch, but when you're willing to put that type of money in your R&D, you get really special watches. And the shade of green of this piece, and then you have black, I think titanium ceramic pushers, black accents with that kind of deep emerald green on this case. I really enjoy it. I think they've been the leaders in sapphire cases for a long time, and this piece is really cool. Really excited to get one of these on the wrist. Price $116, but usually these will float around pre-owned at a much lower price. But I really think that this is the way to go if you're looking for something really like cool, fun, funky. I'm a fan of Hublot, right? Not everything they do I love, but when they do, make something crazy, they put their money where their mouth is, and you really can't say that about a lot of brands where, listen, we blow the top off and we keep pushing the envelope, even though some would say we don't need to. I love it because it keeps that kind of space race, if that makes sense, in watches going, where you see amazing developments in technology, and the consumers at the end of the day, we win, right? Because you see something like this, and then the more and more they can produce, the more and more the prices might come down a little bit, and the more and more you get very unique pieces that, listen, in a few years on pre-owned, I'm sure you'll get this for an amazing price. I see them all the time, and we had one I think already sold. Such great pieces that are higher retail. For a reason, they kind of float down, but it just presents a great value if you're somebody who's just keeping a sharp eye on the market. Now, the next piece I am very excited to talk about, and to me, this is the winner of the cake. If there was a LVMH Watch Week award, it's the new Bulgari Octo Finnissimo in a gorgeous 18 karat yellow gold with a deep navy blue dial. This is chef's kiss, a perfect watch. I have been saying this for, the past year at least, that I think the Octo Finissimos from Bulgari is a modern icon. I think we're going to look back in 10, 15, 20 years and really be like, wow, Bulgari came out, they did something that was very unique while paying a lot of tribute to designs they already have. It is very Genta-esque. It does have an integrated bracelet, but it made it so unique, and they've come out with so many variations. They've won so many different awards, just like Hublot poured in the money on the research and development. And to me, I haven't seen an Octo Finnissimo I don't like. I haven't seen one that I can't appreciate. There have been so many different variations. I think at this point, you have to give it a very, very good look as a modern icon, in the same way that we look at a Royal Oak, in the same way you look at a Nautilus. Those watches have been out since the 70s, but if you look at both of those watches, Nautilus and Royal Oak, so many variations. I'd wear them all. I collect them all, even the small ones I put on my wrist, right? And I think the same thing you're seeing happening with the Finnissimo, and I think definitely this one, to me, is my favorite. The rose gold I love. It's kind of a matte rose gold, but I love a gold watch. I love golden blues, on my favorite color combinations. This, when I see it in person, it's going to be very, very hard for me not to, empty out the bank account just to get this on, because this is probably, such a perfect, great looking piece. Great architecture on the case, on the bracelet, and like I said, just a great combination of colors. And in my opinion, the Finnissimo is a modern icon that is accessible. That's something you can really snap up and get right now with so many great variations. But I think when we look back 15, 20 years, we'll be like, wow, Bulgari did something very, very special that's going to be very, very long lasting. I think this is a modern classic, modern icon, as they say. So that's my wrap up for LVMH Watch Week. I'll keep my eyes out. There's a lot of other brands that released. Moser did some stuff as well. So maybe next episode, I'll talk about that and see if there's any other cool pieces that I think you guys should keep your eyes on. But either way, let's go into the watches of the week. Have a nice little lineup for you here, and let's get it started. Let's get it started with a Chronomaster of our own. This is Zenith Chronomaster Sport with a beautiful blue dial. Why I picked this one, it really gives you the look that I love. Has a nice steel bezel with the tachymeter scale, the chronograph scale there. Beautiful deep blue dial with a stainless steel case with that 3.0 color layout on the chronographs. 9275, December 2023, full set piece. Again, to me, the Chronomaster Sport, if you're looking for a great chronograph, if you're looking for a great sports watch, you don't want to break the bank, but you still want something nice, fun, special, amazingly good quality, I think Chronomaster Sport is really a no-brainer, a real no-brainer. We can hem and haw about what it looks like, what it doesn't look like. All chronographs with a tachymeter scale will look the same, right? It's very, very, it's hard to detract, but I think what we should enjoy is the uniqueness of the Chronomaster Sports, the fact there's a little bit of a really cool movement on there as well, and just gives you something fun. And again, accessible at a price is not going to kill you, but you still get something really fun and a tank that will last forever. Moving down the line, yes, I wanted to talk about this Datejust 41 reference 126331. So this is stainless steel with ever rose gold with a beautiful slate fluted motif dial. So the fluted motif you don't really see too often in this configuration. You see it sometimes in the champagne two-tone. You see it in the blue dial Datejust 41 stainless steel. But I think in this particular combination, Jubilee bracelet, fluted bezel with that slate fluted motif dial. This is a looker. This is a great looking watch. It's a fun piece, not something you're gonna see every day. Definitely if you've been thinking about Datejust 41, thinking about Datejust, but trying to find your your slice, your variation, something that speaks to you, this is a piece I think you should really look at because it's fun. But again, do anything, take anywhere type of watch that will never let you down. And it is a great looking piece. 17575, May 2023, full set on that baby as well. Really good looking watch. Now moving up the chain here, we have Vacheron Constantin overseas with the beautiful black dial. amazing price, 23,575, full set 2021. These have really come to a really nice price point in the market. But again, I talk about the third generation overseas all the time. I do think they're the best. If you have only one or two watches, you want to get something high-end, but you want something super versatile, swap it from the bracelet to the leather strap to the rubber strap. Super, super easy. Great looking watch, gives you everything you want from one of those high-end luxury brands as well. And they just come down to a really, really great price point. And on the wrist, a very fun wear. Let's say that, very fun, enjoyable wear. This one does come full set with the leather strap, rubber strap, and the buckle. Sometimes you don't see the buckle there. So true full set, 23,575. Again, these have come down to a really, really nice price point. And I think if you've been thinking about it, good time to jump in a pool, take a swim, take it overseas with you. Really, really fun watch. All right, last up on the lineup here, Rolex Submariner 41, full 18K yellow gold with the black dial. Gorgeous watch, the 126618LN. Now, I wanted to speak about this for a couple of reasons. One, it's a gorgeous watch. If you want a nice solid gold, hunk of gold on the piece, but you don't want to go full AP brick and not something that's weighing you down there, I love a full gold Submariner. We always talk about the blue dial, but the black dial is a little bit more subdued. It's a little bit more wearable, a little bit more situation just because it's not as loud. I really, really enjoy this watch. We have this piece. This is a January 2024. We have it for 38,875. Retail on these 39,000. So under retail, really, really nice to see that for this piece of full set like this. Shows you, hey, you could beat the weight, get a watch now, and still be under retail price. What more do you want for a great, great looking piece like these? Still don't see these everywhere. Super wearable, and it's in the 41mm size as well. So it gives you a nice big gold sub on the wrist. You know, perfect for Miami. I gotta get this one brought down. So if you're looking for something to really accent the collection, something to give you that splash of precious metal, and you're looking for a nice sizable piece, definitely something to check out. Submariner 41 in full yellow gold. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out the website, DavidSW.com. Make sure you hit new arrivals. You have so many great pieces coming in. Thank you guys again. I'm CQ the Watch Guy. Buy what you love.